Hello, this is Kesha to you, and today we are serving fear in eviction notice. When I say serving fear in eviction notice, I mean we are saying, hey, you got to go. Kind of like on Apollo show when they like, burr, 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 with the broom or whatever. When you can't sing, yes, this is what we're doing today to fear. Fear cannot sing. Fear cannot sit in our passenger seat. Fear cannot drive our cars. Fear cannot drive our dreams. Fear cannot drive our aspirations. Fear cannot drive us, like, at all. Like, it can sit in the back seat or in the trunk, on top of the car, but not in my passenger seat, not in my driver's seat. Fear, you got to give. So, on a more serious note, what I'm really saying is be bold and be courageous. That's what I'm really saying. Be bold and be courageous. And we're going to talk about fear. It's going to get kind of grimy or whatever. It's going to get kind of serious. It's going to get kind of deep. Just ride with me. Get in this. You can ride in the passenger seat with me. Just ride with me. Okay, so the objective of fear is to completely, like, make you come to a halt. Like, fear comes to, like, make you pump your brakes. That's so inner grace. Fear comes to cripple you, to discourage you, to make you, to distract you, to make you feel like you're not good enough. Like, say you're going to apply for a job. That's my first example. Fear will make you say, well, do you have a degree that they're asking for this? Did you read the description? Did you go to school for this? Yes, there are jobs, and there are places that you needed to have been before you get to this place, as far as like of employment. Say that you're a lawyer. Yes, you need to have had some law school behind you, but if you're naturally an advocate for children, you don't necessarily have to go to school for that. If you've always been a person to stand up for children and to tell kids not to bully, to do different things like that, you don't need schooling for that. No one can teach you how to love. Yes, biblically, someone can teach you how to love, but you don't have to go to school for empathy and for compassion. That's something that you just have. That's a gift inside of you. There are artists who are just artists that woke up one morning and just decided they wanted to paint something, and they did, and it was amazing, and people loved it. So everything is not necessary that you go to school for. You have schooling for it. So don't allow fear to make you feel that way. My biggest takeaway from this video is that I want everyone to go forth and be bold and be courageous in whatever it is that you're doing. If you have low self-confidence, I want you to know, like me, even with breakouts on my face, even with my eyebrows not being done, I'm still bold. I'm still courageous. I still know that I'm the baddest thing in the room walking every time I go somewhere. That's not to say that I am, what is the word? Conceited, because I'm not. I didn't get here overnight. But I will tell you, from this day and from some months past, the things that I have been through have allowed me to see that no matter what's going on, you have to know who you are. You have to know that you're beautiful or handsome, or whatever the word is that you pretty cute, gorgeous, whatever the word is that you use, you have to know that, and to not allow fear to make you feel any type of way about your looks, about your dreams, about your worth. Don't allow fear to allow you to settle. Let's get a little bit, that was just a little piece. I don't know if you can feel that, but that was from my heart. Like, that's real. And that's what I feel like in today's society, that fear is driving a lot of people into places that they shouldn't be. Fear is making people go to work a 8-to-5 job every day, and they have been doing that for 16, 25, 40 years. And I'm not saying that everyone is called to be a business owner. I'm not saying that that some people are not called to those places, because there are some people that are called to be leaders in those places, and they are supposed to be there 16, 25, 40 years, retire out of that, just to show family members and break the generational things, to show consistency and dedication in their family. So there are people that are called to those things. But I'm saying, for those of you who are still on jobs and have been there for 5 years, and you know that you're very great, I mean, that everybody loves that pound cake. I'm just using pound cake because that's the thing I'm good at. But everybody knows that you make a pound cake that make you want to slap your mama. Like, what are you doing at that job? Start making a pound cake, take it to work and put it on the table. And just let people get it during their lunch break. Somebody gonna ask you to bake them a cake. And before you know it, word of mouth will travel. Others will say, hey, I want her to bake me a cake too. Ooh, that cake that you made last week. And I was watching a video that my friend sent me this morning, and it just let me know that fear is really a determining factor for a lot of us. That's Zoanna Grace, and I'll tell you, that child is fearless. At 2 years old, she is fearless, and she has really been one of the pushing things in my life that has shown me that, baby, you don't have any room for fear with a 2-year-old. That's Zoanna Grace. Let's go back to our topic at hand. If fear tells you don't do it, do it. If fear says don't go apply to that job, you better go get the application. You might need to get 2. Because if you mess up on the first one. Hey, sweetie.
What are you doing?
I'm recording.
What's the yellow?
I'll be done in just a second, okay?
What's the yellow?
I'll be done in just a second. If fear says that you're not good enough, tell fear I'm all that and a bag of chips. And a milkshake too with a supersized fry. If fear says, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And even if I'm not sure, I'm still going to do this anyways. I mean, nothing is a failure. Nothing is, I've seen this a lot lately. Nothing, you don't fail. You just learn. You just learn. And how do you think people obtain wisdom, or people call other people wise? That means that you have gained some knowledge, and you have gained some knowledge through experience, which now has given you wisdom because you're able to use the knowledge that you have gained. As a creative, fear will, and this is mostly for my creative people who draw, who paint, who create, even YouTubers,
Mama,
even.
What happened?
Oh no, it broke. It's okay. Thank you though. Thanks. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Even though whatever you create, because we all are mini creators anyways, whatever you create, even if you create peace, even if you create joy, even if you create compassion in your workspace, all of us are creative. Fear comes to cripple, and it comes to contaminate our imagination. Whatever you're imagining, and believe me when I say this, I know this from my own experience because I'm living it now. Whatever you can imagine, whatever you can think of, whatever your dreams are, you can do those things. This is not a cliche phrase. This is not for like likes or follows or any of the sort. I just want people to live a fearless life. When you don't allow fear to control you, there's so much that you can do. There's so much more that you can do. If you think that you're doing stuff now, wait until you put fear in your backseat. Wait until you put fear in the trunk. Wait until you completely let fear out the window. So every time you come up to something.
1 minute.
1 second. What?
1 second. What is this? What's this?
Let mommy finish and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Mommy, it's a circle.
It is a circle.
What's this?
Another circle. Me and Zoanna were talking about circle. Sorry.
Circle.
My biggest thing, like I said, is to be bold and be courageous. It's Tuesday. I should have did this Monday, but today is when it came. And I just want to share it with you. Be courageous. Be bold. Do that thing that you know that you're great at. Do it, and do it with boldness. Like I said, if it's a low self-confidence thing, like you're not confident in what you look like, look, it's okay. All of us have been there. Take off the mask and just be you. Whatever that is, and being you. If you define yourself by your clothing, go get a new wardrobe. If you define yourself by your makeup, go buy you the top-notch makeup so that you can be, you can have that beat face, or however you say it, because I'm not a makeup person, so I don't really know how to use those words. But you can have the best beat face it is. If you are an artist, buy you the nice paintbrushes that you need. Go get the canvases. If you are a baker, get the top-notch mixer bowl that you can have them cakes laid and have them cakes moist. If you are a writer, write that poem. Write it, and write it with passion. Write it with your heart. If you do things from your heart as well, that's something else I want to talk about. If you do things from your heart, it comes out a different way than it comes from just blah. Just like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Don't just do it. If you're not doing it with your whole heart, if you're not doing it with passion, don't do it, because people will know. People will see it. People can feel it, even through video. People will know, well, she just saying it, she just writing it, she ain't lived it. Allow your life to be an example of it. If you want to tell people that, hey, you need to be fearless, you need to do some fearless things. You need to tell them, hey, I was afraid when I did that. And I'll be honest, before I started these videos, I was afraid. One day, just some inspiration came to me, and I'll be honest, what my backbone is God and His Spirit. He has allowed me to know that with me, you don't have to fear. I got you. Do it, and I back you up. So my backup game is strong. I know that the creator of this world, whoever, some people say universe, the creator, I serve the creator of the universe. I don't serve the universe, but the creator of the universe. And I know that He got my back. So if He got my back, guess what? I don't have nothing to fear. I can go forth with everything that I want to do. I can go forth and be the best person that I can be through Him. Yes, we can do this, guys. So my biggest takeaway, like I said, do not allow fear to be a distraction to you. Whatever that thing is that you know that you're supposed to do, pick up the pen, pick up the spoon, pick up the paper. Zoe, put it back. Sorry, she's playing in my lunch. Whatever it is that you know you're supposed to do, do it. And do it without fear. Even if you have fear in the back seat, even if fear is still a passenger in your car, don't allow fear to tell you to go left or go right. Allow your passion, allow your gift, allow God, your guidance. For those of you who are still seeking for the truth, you'll say your instinct. Allow your instinct to get that gut feeling that you get. Let that be your guide for now until you find the truth. And just know that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. That you can do whatever it is that you are trying to do. You can do it. Don't allow anyone, even with me creating this video, my daughter is a distraction, but I'm not going to allow her to stop me from making it. We're people, we're human, and things happen. I'm not going to say, hey, be quiet, stop, chill out. You know, it's okay. She can be in here too. It's okay. This is allowing you to see that it's okay. Don't allow anything to stop you. I'm not trying to be a millionaire with these videos. This is just an inspiration thing for me to get myself used to this. And whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, take leaps of fear. And when I say leaps of fear, leaps of faith is what I'm really saying. The things that you don't think you can do them. Put your mind to it. The things that you think that are fearful, being in front of a camera, for me, is what it is. People seeing me at my rawest, people seeing me in my vulnerable moments, that's a fear of mine. But guess what? I'm facing the fear, and you can face yours too. I love y'all. Have a great day. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. I don't dance, but I do the rock away. Leave that. Anyways, all right, love you. Bye.